before I reveal that he's actually talking to me and I ruin all this fun that we're having
God.
here. What is the hotkey to access your everything to move a window when it's gone above the something M? Alt Shift M?
Okay, I can easily clarify this. If the nature of the bargain is something that's either malicious or in any way related to trickery, I'm bolting. If it's anything else, I'm helping out.
I know, I figured it out. Sorry, I restarted OBS and everything like that, but Discord just suddenly decided I want to shoot way above outside of your own window. It's like, oh crap, everyone's weird on the screen. Sorry, Justin, he's talking to me.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean, do I sense death anywhere?
All around you.
Where's the most immediate source of death?
There's dozens of bodies. People are stacking their bodies and taking them out and rescuing people from fire and stuff like that. So it's a chaotic scene.
I mean, I think the first thing I have to do is like make the realization where I look down at my hands, I look both hands, and I do that little finger movement.
Yeah.
And then I look down at the bodies, and I animate dead.
Okay. You do realize that there are people there who can see this, right?
Yeah. My concern isn't them. My concern is accomplishing goals. Especially because you just said I remember what the deal was. And I need to start mobilizing.
Well, let's see if anybody reacts to what you're doing.
Well, I mean, I assume that their reaction would be entirely beholden on what this body was doing beforehand.
Yeah, the body starts rising and they start screaming because this person was, this malformed, right? And it's like, we're talking about bodies that have been crushed or burned. And you see guards taking weapons, so they're going to go against the bodies because, the undead are rising. We have rising, the dead are rising.
Calm
Slay
down,
them.
you dumbass.
They start hacking at the bodies. I mean,
you are wasting so much effort. Aren't you under attack or something?
Yeah, and they think the bodies are.
I'm talking to them.
Rising.
I don't care what they think. What's their verbal reaction?
They try to do like, Sir Knight, arm yourself. We're being attacked by the undead as well.
We're trying to help you, simpleton. Leave them alone and get back to whatever you were doing.
The thing is, now that you hear yourself talking, you don't sound like yourself. Your voice is slightly different.
I think I realized that the moment I looked down at my hands.
Right. And they're like, they start hacking the bodies to pieces. Like, no, they're dead are coming. Like, and somebody hands you like a blade, like throws you like a dagger or something. Arm yourself, Sir Knight. We must push these people back. These monsters back.
I think that's one of those toss it at me. I look down as it bounces off of my chest because that's not a proficiency I've ever had.
Oh, actually, you can use knives.
Yeah, but I've never have. Is my point.
Yeah.
Technically, the class might have been able to, but I never did. Well, this is disappointing, but expected. Should have known. People are still stupid up here.
Well, I mean, from their point of view...
When have I ever cared about anyone else's point of view?
Well, if it interferes with your plans, you should.
Yeah, but I mean, this is more of a, hey, this would be a good time to help. Oh my god, what's this guy doing? Oh! Okay.
They're not attacking you, because they don't...
No, I understand. They have no idea what's happening. Yeah. Alright, well, I just walk away from that and I guess take a look at... God, this way. I'll just, since I was technically in action, I'll move in this direction and just end this farce for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, now Marcus. We go back to the rest of the group. What are you going to do? The giant is awake, but severely wounded. The troll is still out of it.
Cool.
What are you going to
do? I don't know if the giant is awake, because I'm going to hex him, and then I'm going to throw fire at him.
That's it?
2 necrotic, 7 fire.
9 points of damage.
If I can,
Six.
he goes to say something dumb, and I throw it in his mouth.
Well,
I gotta
if he
get
says
up there.
something, it doesn't matter because you don't know what he's saying.
I'm up there.
God, look at that
Yeah.
big dumb
Entered.
idiot.
Yeah.
Wraith.
Attack.
Yeah, sorry, I was investigating what the fuck happened to my computer. All right, where am I at? Right here, 40 feet. God damn it.
Yep.
Well, then I might as. Oh no, he's standing there. 60 feet will get me right there. That's all I can do.
Leo.
Yeah, what?
Careful, there's a fire here, Bernie.
Bonk,
What's it got?
bonk, bonk. Hit the guy. Well, does a 13 hit
Let me see.
against the
13
big
does
guy?
it. Yeah.
Cool. So 18
Ah.
slash 18.
Not heavily armored. He just basically has big belly and muscles, and that's what keeping most of the
Yep.
damage out from killing me outright. Axios.
Yep. Well, I continue the cast the insulting of this large man. Because you know what? His mother never actually loved him. And I'm here to tell that to him.
But can you put it in the form of a rap?
Ooh.
He starts crying.
Hey, you're a
Big
fat
fat
bastard,
Good.
and I'm here to say your mother was a slut in a major way.
Lipta.
White rap.
Please
We
never
found our
white
new
rap
bard.
again. Let's have the boop. Boop. Actually, she's gonna go here. On the diagonal. Yeah, you really escaped that bonfire, big guy. He fails. Huzzah. 6.
The troll, the hill giant. He's angry. He
Yep,
has 3 attackers. 1, 2,
makes sense.
3. So 1d6. 1, 2 kicks. 3, 4. Leo. 5, 6. Alexander.
Sure, couldn't possibly be Alexander.
Thanks for that.
I
First,
had to create the moment. I had to set it up.
You know, I've been
Great
thinking
job
about
attacks.
dice probabilities. You know, a bunch
That's
of us
a
had a 33% chance per one die to pass in that
Ooh.
travel game earlier.
Yeah.
he goes down again.
And
This
yet
is
it was
so
still
low.
mostly misses.
And you take damage. He takes damage from that because he has nowhere to go. So, how much is damage of the fire?
2d6. I mean, he can make another dex save against it, right? That's what the spell says.
I think if he starts,
A creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into so he makes the save against it still. All right, he takes 11 fire damage.
we. Marcus.
Okay. Move to there. I will look at the troll. No, sorry, the giant. Just be like, you don't have to keep standing. Just die.
True.
As again, cold energy surrounds him and starts to soak into his body. 5 cold, 5 necrotic.
Oh,
Very much
the
still there.
I'll say the Johnny Cage. This is where you fall down.
Kicks.
Hey, this is where the giant falls down. I'm gonna go ahead and use Storm's Fury. 14 to hit.
Yep.
Hey, easy hit. Followed by 16.
Oh, and he's dead.
He's
Alright.
dead.
Pog.
Now use the second attack on this one if he dies on the first. Just get that party started.
Okay, so 14 points of damage then. And he
No,
wakes
it's
up.
17.
Yep, with the extra 3 electricity.
Oh, okay.
Is a magical weapon.
Alexander is down. That's one save.
Almost back up.
Leo.
No, 'cause technically that's a 16. Because, I mean, only a natural 20 gets you up, and that was like 4
Yeah.
away from a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although technically there shouldn't be anything on that save. As we've already pointed.
15,
so-
13, 23.
The 13 misses.
Alright, so 6 plus 7 is 13.
Axios.
How far away am I? I'm in range. Cool. I will call upon my instrument and any whatever magical enchantments it has, whether it's runes or some other nonsense. And healing word the Wraith Man at 3rd level because that's the default for that. So plus another 2.
And I immediately scream, "Ah! This fucking hurts!"
Okay.
So okay, well, 8. Double ones, so sad.
This Wraith retires.
Actually, that's 3 ones. the RNG.
Yeah. Well, he's still alive. Sebda.
Well. Alright, now what are the chances that the troll attacks her instead of Lael?
33%.
Fair enough.
Just kill it this round.
Bonk. Well, that's
a miss. Yeah, the chances are nil because he cheated.
yeah, now the chances are 0 because she didn't even hit.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 kicks, 3, 4 Leo.
Can be Leo.
Hit me.
No,
Yeah.
that's Leo.
Oh.
He's gonna bite Leo and do 2 claw attacks against kicks because he's not here. Even if I bring him down, yeah.
Bruh.
So that's 2d6 plus 4. I think Leo's still there,
Still is.
and 2 claw attacks against kicks.
Huh.
The crit'll do it.
Yeah, that's some.
Yeah, that's
Compensating.
46 plus 4. Or 19 points of damage.
Alright, lower down to 16. Ouch.
Marcus.
Rip my heart out next.
Okay, Marcus is going to get up close, get here, and throw fire. Because he wants to make sure that this guy does not.
Yep. I think that'll do it.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
He did heal in his turn anyway, so.
16 fire damage and 7 necrotic.
Okay, so 23.
As I critically throw fire, this time into his mouth.
Got him.
Unlike when I tried with the giant.
Kicks.
Hey, well, I got Storm's Fury, and I'm right here, so it's time to demolish him. 28
Ooh.
and 23 to hit.
Wow. Yeah.
24 followed by 22.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's dead.
So much damage.
Big dragon with a
Final-
big axe.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
killed every. The advance party has been finally eliminated. You are exhausted, have taken a lot of damage, and basically most of your resources.
Did the other flying guy just fly away or get shot
Yeah,
down?
he fly away.
Okay.
Okay.
Took a couple of arrow hits, and then he said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna die here."
I still have over half of my resources.
I still have a couple things up my sleeve.
Well, good, because you hear a distant horn. Very distant.
Yep.
Beans.
I hear.
It's a French horn. It's actually Vitrug music.
Oh, depends who wins the day.
It's taps.
The
It's sound out of sleep.
Warchestra.
So the mister inside the walls. What are you gonna do?
We should probably get inside, get to the front gate, catch our breath.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever happens next, we got to be ready.
I'll watch the gate. I'll sit
So-
down while doing it, but I'll
Well,
watch.
you did send your troops to intercept the enemies.
Yeah. They're
Uh,
currently marching to battle.
right.
But let's do first the inside thing. This is important.
Mhm.
Let's. They're putting out the fires, right? They're people putting out fires, and they're arming themselves to strengthen the. And people are moving to get the boulders out. Either roll them in to use them as part of the defense, right? Because it's a big boulder, you can just put it there, and or roll them out if they're too broken or whatever. And they're strengthening the palisade and taking earth and packing it in like a small ramp so that can take more hits. Most of the fires are being whatever, either the homes are already burned out or their fires have been put out. Copy. And you see actually, let's see from the other side of this what you hear. You see a familiar group. Actually, you don't recognize a lot of these people, except for one. Kicks.
Ah.
I know where this is going, yeah.
Hicks, why are you leading the other army?
I don't think that's what he meant.
What do you do?
I suppose I have to.
I'm talking about
Ooh.
the other
Not
person.
you. The other
Not you.
person.
All you
Okay.
see is a bunch of people, and you do see someone stand out. That someone is a turtle, but wearing not wearing armor, but seems to be like a weapon, like a pieces of a broken weapon and a broken shield made out of bone.
Oh, I thought you guys were saying there was a mirror kicks around. Like that
That's what they all
Spider-Man
started
gif.
implying.
So this is the situation. There's other people there, and you also see
And the
it's
3
getting
volcanoes that erupted.
There's a lot of fire going on over here.
and NPCs of Pasquarel. Halgragrath. Let me show it to your players. She's commanding the troops and people getting ready.
Did she ever get married?
Probably
No.
not.
We didn't get to that.
I
No.
don't think now's the time to ask.
And she actually moves to you, Kik. It's like, you came at a very good time, friend. Get to the horses. We need to repel the attack.
My men are
And then
already
now-
moving out there to intercept.
Well, then we should join them shortly. We have aided Pasquarel twice in its most dire need, and we shall repay in kind. And
If
she turns
anyone
to
needs
this
to
individual, it's like, Sir Knight, if you wish to join us, by all means, you can ride with us.
Yes. Where is my horse?
They have your horse, it's in the stables.
Right. But I think I'm thinking of a different horse.
Yeah,
is
I
actually
think you're
not the horse.
thinking of a different horse.
Yeah.
The horse with no name?
Where is my horse?
Oh yeah, Barakat, was Barakat there?
I think so.
For what?
Barakat, you can make what's your up to? Actually, here's the thing. Couple of things. First, Marcus, you're very observant, right? Hyper observant.
Absolutely.
You recognize that among the burning buildings, in fact, near a big boulder, there's a trail of dirt that seems to have now dried blood in it, and near it, it seems like a shattered crystal of some sort, like pieces of a crystal or some kind of gem, relatively large, like yay big, pretty big. But people have been ignoring this, and Barakat and Leo can make intelligence checks while Marcus is doing it.
Wait. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, because I'm going to pick up those pieces so I can see what's up with them later.
Or just right. Yeah. You recognize this guy mostly because you only met 2 turtles in
True.
your life, and this particular turtle was there when the first turtle you met died. You remember when they were picking?
Okay,
Picking
yeah.
cards?
I get it.
One of the cards was a knight, and the turtle knight
yep,
appeared.
yep.
This seems to
Got
be
it.
the same guy.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lean over to Kix. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that Gar summoned with the deck.
The guy.
And by pretty sure, I mean absolutely certain.
Wait, you mean that guy on the roof?
Yeah, that guy.
Wait, he was summoned with the. How does that Well, he's here
It's
now,
magic.
I guess.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know. It's just
magic.
fucking here somehow.
Dang wizards.
I guess he just left after. I guess
Yeah,
he
I
went
guess
here.
he's here now.
When the guard got decapitated and his body, got destroyed.
Yeah, the turtle dying.
Oh,
the
my
turtle
service
was
is over.
Service
And then
over.
peaced
He got
out.
off the route and he
Left.
peaced out. He walked out.
So I guess he came
But he
here.
did leave with something in his hands, like a large gem that he had,
Mm-hmm.
and he walked away the gem. You do remember the gem?
Okay.
As that conversation is happening, I'm now getting back, and I will acknowledge Halgra.
Mhm.
I assume that I know who she is through conversation and everything with the group.
Kix explained that there was a female leader of this place, right? And
Yeah.
you were the one who proposed a marriage, if that was
100%.
possible.
And
Yep.
that,
Yeah,
so
in fact, they
what-
told you a whole story about how the rival, the other baron, supposedly was
Yep.
was supposed to wed her, but she told him to fuck off, and
100%. So
Yeah,
I will
all that.
approach in just a Miss Grath, we are at your service. We are here to help.
Yes. Well, we're my troops. We should rendezvous south before the orcs hit us. Our barricades have been weakened, and we're taking severe casualties. If they hit us before the shock has worn off, well, we might not survive the night.
We might be able to fight them at the river. That'd be to our advantage.
I think they're closer to that than that, according to my
We'll have to
scouts.
link up with the army group.
Mhm.
How many riders can you muster?
I can muster a unit of cavalry.
All right. So then we should have some
What of the
infantry,
elves?
some cav.
Before
The
we
elves are
jump-
supposed to rendezvous.
They're
with
supposed
your
to
forces.
rendezvous with us.
Yeah.
before we leave, Kix, if a retreat is required, do we have the means to assist these people if a retreat is required?
I'm not sure how we'd pull it off, but we'll have to if it comes to that.
Perfect.
Let's try to avoid it.
This is the cheat sheet, just in
Also-
case, so I don't forget it.
Not to just point out, though, there seems to be 3 massive fires going on behind you.
Yeah, they're people are putting them out. That's just sort of like I said earlier.
It's
Yeah.
dressing. We can't be dramatic if they're not there.
Oh
Yeah.
god, everything's been rotated.
But Sir Knight, what's your name?
What is your name?
Yeah, we
Do
never got
I-
it.
Do I remember?
You remember you?
Yeah, okay. Hold on a sec. I mean, literally, this is probably going on in real time as well. What's your name?
What's your quest?
What is your
Just
favorite
turn to
color?
Axios and go like, I don't think he was summoned for intelligence.
No.
Tavin. My name is Tavian.
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 Well, Sir Tavian, I'm glad to have you with us here.
Wasn't that the asshole that we almost killed?
It's nice to meet you.
No, not that one. I think we've seen
Why
each
did
other
that
once
take
before.
you so long?
I am having memory problems right now, and I would appreciate it if you didn't question me further.
We
Smoke
don't have
inhalation
time
can
for
do that.
this. We will kill you afterwards if you are a spy. Let's go.
What? Why would you just say that out loud?
Good to know.
Also, Marcus, you notice another thing is that there have been several bodies that are badly burned or crushed. That on top of being badly burned and crushed, were also hacked to pieces.
I just keep again, I see this and I'm like, I don't get it, but I'll deal with it later. We gotta go.
It's go time.
If they're not
Let's go.
going, I will go. I will start to move without them.
Okay, so let's put you in the battlefield. Now, this is warning for the viewers as well as the players. This is our first attempt to use this combat system. I already put some of the cards here, hopefully in the right places. I'm going to clone this one because you have 2 cavalry units.
Cool.
Oh, it's just up there.
So looking at the abilities posted within the chat too, that specifically the ones that relate to Warlock, I'm gonna vote that we don't use those because my Warlock stuff will probably have to get a slight adjustment from the book, because the book assumes that you're a sad boy with an edgelord haircut in a dark past because of your patron.
They just seem like generalized powers.
Let's
Also,
see.
you would need to have your Feign as well for the powers to be available.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I
The
will just,
assumption is yes, you can have those powers if your stronghold can support them. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't say that, I'm saying as the GM that that's what makes sense.
Not
I
a
will
problem.
just go ahead and ask real quick.
You
Lessons.
were working on your Feign though, who was going to be underwater.
Well, it's more important.
Yes.
More importantly, it's that there are certain actions units can take if, like the Warlock was their commander, that they can only take if the Warlock has access to their martial
Yeah.
abilities.
100%. I just know that we even talked about small adjustments on the base Warlock stuff of the Feign, because it doesn't make sense based off of my
So initiative, you add your command, your comm. So we roll initiative for all these guys.
Well, I think
I do
there's
have-
supposed to be a commander for each unit, and the commander rolls initiative.
Yeah. You
And
decide
then-
what you command, but
Eat-
we're gonna we're using standard cards because those were the ones that we find.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
ask Lessons. This is the official retcon for the units right now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that, as long as it's official.
All
The
right.
top, the ones at the top are yours, and the ones at the bottom, because the orcs are coming from the south.
Okay.
That's why I arranged this. Yeah.
Don't give me something involving a horse.
I know that
Actually-
there's more of those than there are of us to command them, so I'm just gonna throw out there. I have a feat that gives a bonus to units in this format.
That would be very good.
Sure. I mean, one person can command up to 4, I think, right?
Yeah. You can
if
divide it if you want.
anything, give me the elf archers.
Okay, take the archers.
Only because my patron is an elf.
And
deity,
Alex
so-
and Alexander, you said that you can increase the toughness of the ones you command. How many can you command?
Well, I have Unstoppable Leader, which gives me the units under my command +2 toughness, but not Alexander.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, the turtle. Oh, sorry.
Tavian.
Tavian does
Yes,
that.
that's how you pronounce it.
There we go. I was gonna start saying Tevin.
I'd probably respond to that too.
All right. So how many can Tavian command?
4 proficiency bonus.
Is our profit 4? Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
Right?
So they give
It
you.
is.
Let me give you a rundown of the abilities. Adaptable. Let's look what adaptable has to say. If it's not in here, then it's in the other book.
It's in
Yes,
there.
I have to. It's in here somewhere. They added new things, but they split them up between the two things because, of course, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Movement, position, terrain, unit traits. Yes. Adaptable. The unit has advantage on morale and command test. In order, every time you make a given order, you have to make a roll d20 plus the command point that it has to see whether it's obey or not. In this case, if the unit is adaptable, human units are adaptable, therefore they have advantage. And the other traits, mobile. Let's look at mobile. Make sure that everybody knows what mobile is. Seems self-explanatory, but you always got to make sure. Beast, fire, gorillas, heroes, implacable, jaunt, maneuver.
I would assume
Maneuver.
it's either
Mobile is
move
the very
and
last
attack.
one. It's
Mobile. This unit has advantage on the command test when using the follow-up maneuver, and they can move back 2 spaces when using the withdraw maneuver. Follow-up is when you attack and you create a they're killed, you can move forward 1 more. And withdraw basically when you want to get the heck out of there. And the orcs
Is
ones
there
are checked.
a specific range on the archers?
They can hit anything on the battlefield.
Cool.
So we, unless anybody has any more, any more
I will
questions?
probably. Well, no more questions. I guess I'll take charge of the cavalry.
I mean, we could put me on 1 to use the advantage abilities, maybe.
I think we put you on one of the cavalry if possible, and possibly having Kix up front.
Yeah, it might be better if Kix is on infantry and I'm just like on cav and get to do the whatever this ability is. It seems good.
I'm
Well-
only thinking because you're less squishy than our bard in case something happens.
True.
So Tavion up front, you on cavalry, and then Marcus is already on archers. And then I will just be
Sure.
battlefield commander, not participating by particularly moving units.
Now would probably be a good time to just put on the tokens lessons. I think I sent it to you already.
Token.
There we go.
The token for Axios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
As it turns out,
Just,
it's
just so
actually
we can
with an
fix
A.
that. So
Do we have time to talk strategy beforehand?
Yeah, I mean, less.
Cool.
Bard does
uh,
actually seem pretty good on cav.
In that case, just so you guys know, I'm starting going after the middle infantry of the orcs.
Okay. Are we including like the terrain on the map here? Like this is elevated.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Because if we can make it so we have the other orcish infantry covered on both sides, that'll be huge.
I mean, we're probably gonna have to send the cav around here, like this way, because I don't think they're gonna be able to go up here and then charge this. Maybe they can. Looks steep though.
They
Just
should be able to do
cavalry-
that and then go down.
By the looks of it, quote, aren't actually placed on the map and are not restricted in what they attack either.
Exactly.
Oh. All right, let me read
Well,
this.
they have. Okay, let me read the rule.
Can attack any
Oh.
unit that is exposed. An exposed
Yeah.
unit is exposed.
Exposed
if
units
it's-
are the ones that do not have any adjutant units and are in the middle or rear,
So we
and
either
don't have
wanna-
don't want or don't have anything close to the edge of the map. In other words, you have to have space for the cavalry to come in. If you're on the edge of the map,
Yeah.
it's suppose that it just anchor the flank and you can attack there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So in that case, if the Bloodfangs move closer, we should then switch cavalry and archer focus to them.
Yeah.
But until that point, we should focus on the line, and I'm going to start going after the middle so that we can go from both sides.
Do the cavalry still get technically deployed for this?
I'm putting
for,
them
like,
there so you can
abilities,
see
or-
them. Yeah, because I didn't, I'm putting them there so that you know how to use them. But technically, they're put to the side. So if we don't have a sideboard,
Okay.
I put them there.
So when they do come in, I guess I can use this thing.
Yeah, that should be the new ticket, Axios, unless.
Yeah, let's see. So, as a reaction to being deployed. Okay. So, as a reaction to being deployed, choose an opposed commander. Each unit controlled by that dude makes a morale test or suffers a casualty. Seems interesting. But it requires being deployed.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with rundown of the units. Attack bonus, power bonus, defense is resistant to attack. TUA is resistant to power. MOR resistant to being diminished and battle magic. And it's command bonus to doing maneuvers. Number of attacks and number of attacks units can make on a turn. DMG is the damage casualties inflicted by the POW test after successful attack, usually 1. Units that have casualties die, which is decremented whenever they take casualties. Units also have traits that give them certain bonus abilities. Essentially, if you get, basically you have each die is equivalent to hit points. So a D6 means 6 hit points. If that gets decremented, it goes to 1 to die 1/4. You get 4 points down, and then finally no points. Okay, I thought it was hit die would go down. No, it's basically a D6 is 6 points, 1D4 it's 4 points, etc. So a much higher die means you got more hit points, but
Yep.
it is supposed to emulate the idea that you're getting smaller and smaller and smaller, right? Initiative. Each commander rolls initiative as normal. Deployment happens in reverse initiative order. Lowest initiative places units first. Infantry can be placed on any rank. Archers and siege trooper can be placed in the center. Flying units, we don't have any. Cavalry are not placed on the grid, but I put them there because we don't have a sideboard. They're placed on one side because the ability to attack is not limited by precision. So they're in the battlefield where everybody can see them. But all intents and purposes, when they go attack,
Yeah.
it's like they're placing. Since we already deployed, because the fiction is that you send your forces to block the enemy, so they're already butting heads. So we're getting at when the battle is going to start. Also, I wanted to keep it simple as well.
Sure.
So right now we're going to roll initiative, and I believe roll initiative is based on your natural, the commander's initiative.
All right.
I roll 2 initiatives, 1 for the orcs
Beautiful.
and 1 for the goblins. So I don't know if I cannot do this in the. So I could just, they don't roll. So. Can I add initiative? Just random initiative?
Yeah, you can add a blank one and then name
yeah.
it.
How do I add a blank one?
There should be a
Oh.
plus button there.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
So this is 17. Warg.
If these cards are tokens, you could probably also control them onto initiative, I think.
Well, I use them as tokens, but they don't have any. They don't have a sheet attached to it.
Can you,
They don't need a sheet to be put onto the initiative
Can you
list.
right-click me and add me to initiative, please?
Which one of you?
Tavian.
Oh, okay.
Tavian. Those were different pronunciations, if you could.
Tavon.
Tavian.
Tiv.
So let me.
Vire and
T.
What's your initiative, Tavian?
17. By the way, I am. Did you guys put me in control of all 3 infantry? Because again, any unit under my control has +2 toughness.
You are infantry. Axios is cavalry command. Marcus is archers.
Because that means I have 14 toughness. Each of my units, I mean.
So let's organize it in descending order. Marcus goes first, then Tavian, then the wargs, orc infantry, and Axios. Marcus, what do you do?
all right. Marcus is going to order an attack on the middle orcish infantry.
Let me review the rules and make sure that attacking infantry. Okay, first, no, we have deployment, so that's happened. Infantry can attack any unit that's at square. Archers, flying units, and sea troops can attack any unit in the field, including flying units and cavalry. Cavalry can attack any unit that is exposed. A unit that is exposed is if it's in the rear rank, either of the columns to the edge, either of the columns at the edge of the grid, or in the vanguard with no other units between it and the edge of the board. It is a reverse rank of the center rank, and to attack it's a roll d20 plus your attack bonus. If you beat the target, the attack bonus on the card. So you roll a d20 and add the attack bonus. What part do you don't get? You can attack anybody. You're attacking.
No. I'm saying I don't hit.
Oh, you don't get. Okay. So next up is Tavian.
So I'm just looking at the... Oh, never mind. That was a rogue martial advantage. I can't even use that. I guess I'm going to start by attacking in front of me because it's the only direction I can attack. Infantry can't attack diagonal.
No.
So I guess I'll start over here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's a hit, right? What's your defense? 12. So that's a
My
hit.
defense is 12, yeah. That's
And then power. So I roll... What is with power?
1d20. You beat the target defenses, you take 1 casualty. 1 successful attack, you roll a d20 and add your POW bonus. If you beat the target's toughness, then take a number of casualties equal to your unit's damage value. So every time you attack, you do a casualty. This is for extra damage.
And your toughness was 12, so it's another 5 casualty? Does that mean that one's wiped out?
No, you beat the target tough score, you take a number of casualties equal to your unit's damage value.
Oh, damage value. Sorry, I thought
Damage.
I was thinking difference between... And the damage value is 1? Where is it at?
Yeah, it's this.
It's the sword?
The one below the sword.
Yeah.
What does the sword represent?
Attacks per turn.
Okay.
Yeah, attack per turn.
Got it, because these are all tier 1 units anyway.
So like Cav has 1 attack but 2 damage.
Alright, so I've dealt 2 to this orc infantry here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, isn't there a morale roll or something that it's made every time you suffer?
Morale. Let me see. If the unit's main attack is reduced to half of its casualty die, it is diminished and must make a DC. So you haven't done it yet. You only have done
At
2
50% or less, it has to.
50% of that.
Alright, well, I'll move on to the center column now. Equal to still hits, right?
Yes.
So that's 1. And then... so it's 2. It's 2 to the center column. And then to the right-hand column. Still a hit. Alright, so I've done 2 all the way across.
Yep.
We're holding steady.
The wargs. Let's see. Is anybody exposed here? Interesting. Let's revisit the exposed.
Some of these guys are at -2.
Having an attacking unit that is exposed, a unit is exposed if it's in the rear rank, either of the columns at the edge of the grid or in the vanguard with no other units between it and the edge of the board. So yeah, they're going to try to turn the corner and attack this human infantry. So you hear the war horns of the cavalry.
Our human infantry are not exposed.
There's no units between you and the edge of the map.
Yeah, the other way. There's no units between me and the edge of the map. There are. The whole units to the edge of the map.
There's two edges, left and right.
It doesn't say which direction. It just says no units.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
this way, I'm completely filled with units to the edge of the map. We are not.
I cannot attack you on that flank because there is a flank there, but I can attack you the other flank.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, the moment you can never be exposed. So I attack here.
Yeah, never mind. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's the second sentence. Any units in the leftmost or rightmost columns of the battlefield. I just needed the second to read it myself. I don't understand things when people tell me. I can only learn by reading.
So I attack. A 13. Your defense is.
Yep, you got me. So
12. So you can use the counter has that, so you can just put a -1 so you can keep track.
Unfortunately, my map tools graphics are all messed up too. I'll just put
yeah,
I already got it. I'll put it on text. It's underneath the thing. And now you're rolling against my toughness, which is 14, right?
Yeah. I attack my POW. So it's 1d20 plus 3.
And
I
you
did
do
not
succeed.
Pass it. I did not succeed. And that's it. That's all I do. Okay. Maneuver, prey on the weak, and warbread. Let's look what those things do. Just to make sure that...
I believe maneuvers are actions.
Yeah,
maneuvers are actions.
Yeah. Actions, right. Yes.
I just mean that you've attacked, and attacking is an action.
Yeah. I did not give any commands to do anything else, so they're stuck there. But they also have another thing called war bread. I believe that means that they're bred for war and not war bread. Reaction to succeeding on a power test, which I did not. As part of the attack, the unit can make a DC 10 command test. On the success, this unit can attack again. But since I failed my power test, no dice.
That's right. As another clue, what I should have done for that unit is set for charge. With the only prerequisite is infantry, and that means if you had hit me, I would make a command test, and you'd suffer 1 damage for attacking me.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
I
know. I didn't know that existed yet because I didn't know that I was vulnerable because we just went through this whole rigmarole.
Okay, so I'm going to attack you from left to right. And attacking the guys that are in front of me. 1d20 plus 4.
Yep.
Does the -2 affect their rolls?
No, just their damage. I am relentless. Let's see what relentless has to say about that. I believe that's in the original book.
I'm putting the -1 in the same area.
As a reaction to suffering a casualty that would cause this unit to break, it makes a DC 13 power test. On a success, it doesn't break and has 1 casualty.
Yeah, that's when you attack it, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So
if it would break, you make a test.
A POW against your Nope. These guys are weaklings. Again, D20 plus 4. Your middle unit.
Nope.
I failed, so no. No damage.
And now right-hand side.
Yeah, you should have 2 wounds. Well, 1 wound attack, and that's about it.
No, I've said you can see it, right? You can see my -1s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They're all right. You only hit the guys once, and you failed on power, and that one misses too.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all my units. So, Axios, what are you gonna do? Oh, Marcus, you didn't attack. Sorry, I'm afraid you
Yes, I
didn't
did.
do that.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I missed.
Yeah, he missed.
Oh, by the way,
Okay,
all your
yes.
infantry should have -2s on them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm using the token.
Yeah, he's using the token. I'm just.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm using the red
Yeah,
circle token. Yeah.
He has a different sheet than just on the board.
Oh, okay. I was saying, 'cause I see the -2 over here. I just didn't see anything on
Yeah.
the other.
I can't like copy paste it, so
Yeah, you can do that.
they're all at the same end anyway, so it doesn't. So this guy has nothing between the vanguard and or the edge of the board, right? So
No,
you can just put like
nor
both
nor
cats.
this guy.
Yeah, or this guy because he's at the leftmost column. So yeah, let's start out by putting a guy here, I guess. And we have 2 cabs, so I guess we can just put one like in front of it and to the side of it.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
double up.
Yeah, so
Double
let's
up.
do that. And then I guess so they have 1 attack, 2 damage. Okay, let's roll attack on the Bloodfangs for the first one.
Yeah, but you have to position your troops, by the way.
I
So
can't
we know.
move them.
You can't. You can't move
No.
them.
At least I don't. No, I can't move them.
Oh, I'm going to control to all players. Why did I not do that?
There we go. All right.
And you can hear I was about to just John Madden it.
Okay. So I think that works, right? And we also
Absolutely.
can't get stabbed by infantry. So we'll start with this one. Nope. Second one. Nope. Classic 1 into a 4.
That's it. Okay, I guess I fixed that mistake. Now you guys, anybody can control the units if you want to. So there's that. So you countercharge the blood fans, but no dice. They know more about the terrain here. They're more familiar with the terrain than you are. At least your lancers, anyway. Marcus.
All right. Attacking the Bloodfangs. Just after they're resettling from the countercharge, arrows rain. Doesn't matter.
Best. Yeah, no, these guys are pretty squarely. Yeah,
it's
what
just-
is it?
I can't roll for anything right now.
You can't?
Damn.
Oh.
After the successful fights, I can't roll for anything.
So they're gonna maneuver. That means I'm gonna call retreat for them.
Oh, they can do it off as a reaction.
No.
Is
That would
there-
be their
Champion
move.
is up next.
That'll be yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
but we
deciding
go-
to take yours before me. Okay.
Yeah, they're simultaneously, right?
Bruh.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't going to attack sideways. I was going to still focus forward, so it doesn't bother me if the Bloodfangs move. I was just confused.
Yeah, they're gonna anchor this. They're gonna protect to this flank right here. They're gonna
Smart
move
idea.
back.
Yeah, they are the only rank 2 units on the battlefield.
Yeah, and they don't want to get surrounded. At least not too surrounded.
All right, starting left from right, Cuban infantry.
Do it.
All right, that's well, that brings you to half on that one.
Yeah, so that will be.
And I
did you
failed
do
the power. No, I failed on the power one.
Yeah, so
Your
they're
toughness 12, but
they're-
you're still at 3.
yeah,
Isn't that a morale
So-
check?
yeah. It is. It is.
Yeah, just because the infantry is doing so well, maybe the whole line just breaks.
Yeah.
When you fail a morale check, do you suffer 1 casualty?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are relentless, so they do have advantage on that morale check.
Oh, I thought that meant that
Uh,
they rolled power instead of.
No.
No,
they-
it's a special ability thing.
Yeah.
No, I thought that's what I heard you reading out loud. I
No,
wasn't.
it's if
It's-
they're
it's-
if they would go from 1 to 0, they make a power test. If they succeed, they stay at 1.
Yeah.
Basically.
Reactions of a catcher that would cause units to break. The units makes a DC 13 power test on success. as I said, the unit does not break and has 1 casualty.
Yeah.
So it's a DC power test, so I have to get my power. My power is 2.
Isn't this one a morale, not a power? Because this isn't the unit breaking?
It's the relentless. That's what the relentless does.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I have to make a morale check. If they don't break,
they have to break first.
What's the DC
Now.
against? Ooh.
whatever it was, yeah. Now they.
It's DC 13, I think.
Oh, okay.
By
They
the
made
way, we win if any of the infantry dies.
True.
Defeat is the defeat is we base it on point value. We have a point value currently on the field of 8. No, yeah, an 8, and at the end of any round, if one side has more than twice the point value,
We have
more than
6.
twice. Both of the sorry, I saw the infantry 2. I didn't see it was the other side 1. Okay, never mind. I was like, Jesus, this is gonna be the easiest fight ever.
Yeah, we have 6. They have 5.
Okay, so your 2 other attacks.
So yeah, when they get down to 2.
Yeah, if we can kill all the infantry.
Oh, so I'm sorry. What was the 13 for?
That was their other check.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
for whether they broke
Yeah,
or
that
not.
was
But they
their
still
power
do take
test.
it.
Did they take
so-
damage from the morale check or no?
Yeah,
A casualty. So that one is at 2 remaining, right?
yeah, 2 remain.
Okay, and then the middle misses, and then the one on the far right misses.
Misses.
I got so lucky. I was on a streak.
So the wargs are going to stay where they are because they want to protect the flank, which is what cavalry does. Let me shrink this card a little bit so it actually fits here. A little bit. There you go. They're not going to do anything except defend. The orc infantry, they're going to push back. So the first orc infantry.
Far left.
Yeah,
Right,
starting on the far left.
so I can keep track.
14. That's a hit. And the power test. 22.
Nope.
No. So you're taking 3 casualties. You have to make a morale check.
I'm at
Okay.
-2. I just changed it to -2. You hit me for
Okay.
1, and you only hit me for 1 last time.
Okay, so
So
again,
you don't
one-
lose power as you lose troops?
no,
No.
you lose die size.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just take wounds.
Yeah, you take wounds. It's like a character, you take wounds
Yeah.
until you get to the last hit point, right?
I'm just trying to fully grasp
Yeah.
as I'm saying.
Yeah, it's an attempt to keep it simplified, but still, because there's a lot of jargon that is not regular to the
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons experience, like
Not
something
a
like power.
full-
So far,
Or-
it looks pretty simple, though. I'm liking it.
That's a myth.
Middle
And the
stay
third
solid.
one? The center holds. Hold the line.
Also a miss.
Yeah. Axios.
Yeah.
Your cavalry's push back their cavalry, but they haven't broken yet. You can try
Can
to
you
go
attack-
around.
Can you attack the almost broken orc infantry?
Hey, he can maneuver there.
I mean, how far can Cav?
The problem is that
Anywhere.
it's not exposed. Not exposed.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
on the
that
edge
would
of
be
the
the
fort,
key.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Which
can't.
counts as
The only one actually he can attack is a Bloodfangs. Can keep the attack.
Let me see. Where is exposed?
Because they have this.
I
they
think
have
it
this
doesn't count
space.
because it's actually on the edge of the battlefield. And the edge of the battlefield beyond the edge doesn't count as anything.
Yeah.
A unit is exposed if it's in the rear rank, comma, either of the columns at the edge of the grid, which it is. It's at this edge of the grid.
So
or
the
with the
edges are
vanguard.
always
Yeah,
exposed.
the edges are always exposed.